Hey gang, just a real quick heads up. So I just read on the news, local news down in Houston, that my friends on the coast, the city has requested that the reservoir, the Lake Houston Reservoir, be uh, reduced by 12 inches, and that's a large reservoir just outside the city, which means they're expecting a lot of rain from the tropical system that's coming up from the Yucatan. They don't think it's going to form into a full blown hurricane, but it will be uh, a rainmaker, and it looks like it's going to want to stall out right over Houston or thereabouts. They're not sure exactly where. It's going to look a lot like Hurricane or Tropical Storm Allison, if you remember that one back in like 2015. That it just sat there and dropped rain for 4 days and made an absolute mess. It won't have the winds and the other catastrophe that Harvey had, but it's going to throw a lot of rain. They're expecting up to 12 inches right now in the between Houston and Beaumont, and they don't know which way it's going to go. And Houston and Beaumont, that's also roughly where a lot of the rivers drain out, which means it's going to flood the Trinity River, and you may get hit from this tropical system during high tide just to make it more exciting. However, this is one of those situations you see coming, right? The storm is there, we see it on TV, they have it on radar. So now's a great time. Check your home, check your batteries, make sure you have flashlights, make sure you have rain gear. If you got to go get some cheap ponchos, do that. Have some dry goods, stuff you don't need to cook in the house. Check your backup generators if you have one. Make sure you got some good footwear. Don't go in any floodwaters, because typically the floodwaters will overrun sewage plants and you basically get crap water. That's a quick way to get an infection. Don't even mess with it. If you can avoid being in the floodwater, just do so. Also, if you're traveling to the area, and you're in a hotel right now, because I know there's several conventions going on in Houston this week as the storm is approaching. Remember, hotels all have the electronic key card access, which means if the power goes out, the locks may or may not work. It depends on the way the hotel's set up. So make sure you have some amenity to lock your hotel door from the inside. Also, remember, the external doors on the hotel may, by default, may become open if the power goes out. That's a fire safety thing, so people can get out if there's a fire. But those magnets that hold the hotel doors may fail, so same thing with the apartments. So make sure you have a means to secure your hotel room, and get some snacks and a case of water in the hotel room. No need to panic, but you should take the proper precautions. And remember, if the city of Houston's asking them to reduce the reservoir by 12 inches, it's probably going to be kind of serious. So just be smart, be careful, pay attention to the news. Godspeed. We'll see you later on.